Welcome, coin and currency enthusiasts, to Coin Ops Podcast number 103 for February 26th, 2026. Doug Wagner here. If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to be notified of future podcasts from us, please click the thumbs up and subscribe buttons below. Clicking those buttons helps us go forward. I would like to start this live stream by sharing you a list of coin shows coming up this weekend. Okay.
Can you read that, Doug?
It's kind of blurry. Can you get it bigger?
Let me see if I can somehow get that increased.
Control plus.
That do anything?
Nope.
No.
You want me to read it? I can read it.
No, you can. I can't. It's blurry right now. Well, we'll figure it out.
All right.
Let's go ahead and let's let David read it this time, and we'll have to figure this one out where Doug we'll talk about it later. Go ahead,
Okay.
David.
February 27th and 28th, the Santa Clara Special Weekend Coin Show, Santa Clara, California. February 27th through March the 1st, Memphis Coin Club Winter Show, South Haven, Mississippi. February 28th, PHX Collectors Show, Phoenix, Arizona. February 28th, Naugatuck Coin and Currency Show, Naugatuck, Connecticut. February 28th, the Villages, Leesburg, Oklahoma, Florida. February 28th, Baypex Stamp and Coin Show, Oldsmar, Florida. February 28th, Interstate Coin Club Coin Show, Hagerstown, Maryland. February 28th, the Ohio Coin and Collectible Show, Westlake, Ohio. February 28th, San Antonio Coin and Collectible Show, Shirts, Texas. March 1st, Livermore Valley Coin Club's 62nd annual Spring Coin Show, Livermore, California. March 1st, Hollywood Coin Show, Hollywood, Florida. March 1st, Orland Park First Sunday Coin Show, Orland Park, Illinois. March 1st, Northwest Detroit Coin Club 2026 Annual Spring Show, Livonia, Michigan. March 1st, Dayton Kettering Coin Club Annual Coin Show, Dayton, Ohio. March 1st, Universal Coin Show, Fairview Park, Ohio. And lastly, March 1st, Westchester Coin Club Coin Show, Exton, Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at those spot prices. Gold right now is up $26.40 to $5,192 per ounce. And silver is down 85 cents to $88.49. So let's go see who we have for a panel today. Hello, panel.
David?
Hello, Pirate. It's me. Yeah.
All right.
How you like that one, Doug? By the way, Doug, I got a few sounds that I get to play today, and trust me, poor Brad.
Oh, Lord.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Thank you for all showing up. Just so you guys know, we'll be reminding you from time to time, me, David, and the whole podcast team, we're going to try and rejuvenate the podcast a little bit, break it up into segments, make it more of a news broadcast as far as trying to just bring you more in a more entertaining way, news of what's going on, answering your questions a little more efficiently. In between each segment, we're going to take questions from the chat. So if you happen to be in the chat and you have a question in between these segments in the upcoming shows, you may want to take and say, hey, I got to ask a question in between them. Just stuff to take in. David's going to be bringing us up pretty soon a little bit of news as far as we're going to start looking for any kind of news that's coming up. If you have an article, information, something that has to do with coins that you'd like us to report on, send us an email. David, we need to take and somehow, I just thought of that, we need to somehow incorporate into the channel a continuous email address for Ask Coin Op.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, that's not what I wanted on screen, to where people can see it to come in new, and it just gets repeated show after show after show.
Yeah, we can do that, Robert. There's a ribbon that we can put at the bottom.
Okay, I got that. I can pull that up now that you mentioned it. A banner ribbon.
Right.
I'll create it right now as we're doing. So let's see here. Yeah, okay. Let's see, just let me double check. Hold on a second while I do this. Yeah, good. Okay. Ask Coin Op. Go ahead and you guys do something. I'll work on this.
Okay. I'd like to talk about a couple more shows. Doug, did you want to plug a show you got coming up next week, I believe?
There's a show coming up March 8th. It's in Chillicothe, Ohio. It's called the Chillicothe Coin Show. It's at the Ross County Fairgrounds. It's from 10 to 4 p.m., 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's not a real big show, but it's I like it. I really like. I go to it every year, and Daniel Malone will be there. He always goes there. So anybody in the tri-state area, it's not very far. I mean, so come on out. It's a real nice coin show.
Great. And I'm going to share my screen here quick. Plug one other. A couple other shows here we got coming up. Today started the National Money Show in Savannah, Georgia. It's today through the 28th. Money Show. And this is a big one. It's not the World's Fair of Money, but it's a big show. So if you folks get a chance, maybe Shaddy, you can get a chance to drop in at that show. Also, the World's Fair of Money is coming up August 25th through the 29th. And this year it's close to Brad and Doug and Robert. It's in Pittsburgh. So not too far away from you guys.
They're already selling on eBay.
Also, I guess that's about it for shows. So I'm going to stop sharing.
Hello, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Hi. Well, I can't be too bad. I beat B.
She'll be here.
That's right.
Yeah, she always comes buzzing in late.
Right.
This morning.
Did you have any? Yeah, Robert, did you have any luck with that?
Yes, but I don't like it. But I do. I mean, I can put it up there.
You don't like anybody.
It's not that well. Bad. Got something so high.
Yeah, is that going to be running the whole time? Because it's already making me dizzy.
If that's the case, then I'm going to make certain it stays right there. I said that, but no, that's just, I'm trying to make it. And David, I got the spacers and everything on it, but apparently coming across the banner, it just does not pull it that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah, either way, we'll have to work on it.
Okay.
So Brad, B said last night at the derby she wasn't going to be late.
Well, she's not late for her, but for a real person.
Nice. Oh boy! Here
Wow.
we go.
That took me right back to the 70s.
There you go. I thought it was 80s, but okay. Maybe it was 70s. I don't know.
Knights in White Satin.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Gong Show.
Gong Show.
Well,
Gong
that
Show.
was second. That was second, but
That's great.
Why, you want to go back to your teenage years?
yeah, that's a familiar sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to be careful of the popo. So what's everybody up to?
I know that B has a presentation today, and I'd like her to go first. I also have one, so for B.
See you, Doc.
Yote fan, did you order some coins today? They sold out in 12 minutes.
Bill 457 was saying he tried to get one of the Silver Eagles and they sold right out.
Yeah.
See, there it is. Did you get one, Yote fan?
Yeah, he gave a thumbs up.
Yeah, well, okay.
The Mint's going about this in a really great way. For the bicentennial, they made enough coins everybody could have 20 or 30 of them.
I agree.
They were affordable. So now we have obscenely overpriced, underminted coins.
And that brings me to a debate, argument, whatever you want to call it, that I've had throughout the years, which is I've seen two different type of coin dealers. I see coin dealers that are just turning and burning, constantly turning stock, making a little bit of profit, anywhere from 5 to 12%. And then I've seen other dealers that they want a 15 to 30% profit range, and they tend to hold their stock a little longer. And I have asked the question, from different ones, just watching them, which one works the best? And I'm getting different answers from everybody. So it's sort of interesting to see how but you can watch.
And then there's Robert, who tries to get 300% and 400%.
Robert gets more than that on his cherry picks. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Right. And but okay. Your point?
And there wasn't one.
Oh, okay. I was talking about coin dealers, not cherry pickers. There's a difference. I'd like to think there is, at least.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I can think of, and don't get me wrong, I deal with both dealers.
That's all, folks.
Yote fan, yes, sir. 2 thumbs up.
You got to be joking me. What the hell? You got some kind of a dialing program, David?
You got a bottomless wallet? Jesus.
No, what I did is I subscribed. So, which guarantees me a place in line. So,
Yeah.
I tend to agree with you, Mr. Pentoff. Because this is sort of kind of falls in line with what I was just talking about. And Brad just alluded to it. It used to be a time when the mint would come out and they would have a new product, and everybody could, one, afford it, and two, receive a copy of it. Very, very seldom did they have limited mintage. And when they did, okay, but
There's a fine line between making too many and not making enough, charging too much.
there's no such thing as not charging enough when it comes to government. They'll charge.
Yeah, right. But there it is.
Hubby.
I'm not gonna be late.
Everyone's favorite. I know. I tried. Do you want me to come in with rollers in my hair?
You are the most trying panelist we've ever had.
All right. Go ahead.
B1, one of each, and Bill 457. Yes, the uncirculated is supposed to be enhanced.
Okay, let me turn
So,
this off here. There we go.
The only thing that was enhanced was the price.
Now somebody else is in the background. Somebody else. It's not me. It was me, but now it's not. Okay.
Hey, I want to stand in line and pay double bullion for my silver.
Hi, everybody. How much makeup do you guys have to put on and fix your hair? I only do it once a week, so I'm crappy at it. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, I know. I used to do it all the time, but not anymore because I gave up.
Yeah, the Tammy Faye Baker look is out, kiddo.
I worked on my hair 4 hours today.
Brad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be nice.
Breathe deep, the gathering gloom.
Yeah.
Watch lights fade from every room. Best of the people that beck and lament.
Yeah.
Another day's useless energy spent.
Moody Blue.
Cold-hearted orb that ruled.
What are we listening to?
Wow.
Macbeth? Is that
Put down
Macbeth?
Pat. Wow.
It sounds like
Which is
Macbeth.
right.
Oh,
Which is an illusion.
What a nerd you are.
Yoda.
Thank
What
you.
a nerd. Hi, Yvette. Then we got the big, Studley fireman above you, and yeah, duh. Yeah, you need firemen. They have to wear all the turnout and then carry somebody out of a burning building.
I've done it.
There you go. See? Have you done it, Brad?
No, I let my son-in-law take care of it for me.
Yeah, because you're a nerd. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Hello, Lady Di, by the way.
Hi, Robert. How are you? Brad has to suck up all the attention that's going on constantly.
I'm just sucking the air out of the room, B.
Yeah, you're a narcissist extraordinaire. Ooh, and then it got quiet. Ooh.
Hi, Donnie.
Dun. I gotta shoot. My new truck.
Oh, wait.
It's a UPS truck. Can you guys see it? There you go, David. Check it out, man. Check out my new truck.
Very
It's
nice,
so
very
exciting. I love this kind of stuff. This is from 949.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, is that neat? I love it. My little truck. Okay, thanks, David.
Yvette, talking about 949, I need to do a public service announcement.
Just a second. Ronald, be quiet. She doesn't know. She was later than me.
Oh, he was late too, huh? Was
No,
Brad late too? He just busted himself.
No, prove it. Prove it, B.
You're a weenie. Okay, anyway.
So
Go ahead, public service
this,
announcement.
this, if anybody has seen the parrot, 9 for 9, seen the parrot, and this is the last sighting of the parrot. So if anybody has seen the parrot, please let me know in chat. I would appreciate it.
The only thing I have to say, David, is barbecue sauce.
On the spit or something. I mean, no, they probably ate it. That's what I'd worry about if I was a pirate. Whether guys are going to eat my parrot.
Engined.
Oh man, oh, so hard sometimes. I'm telling you, ladies, it's difficult. Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath. Okay. So, do you guys?
Montgomery and barbecue sauce goes great with parrot, doesn't it, Robert?
Don't know. I've never had parrot.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's what I put in your fried rice last week.
Wow, you Chinese lady now, huh? Whoa.
Tastes like chicken.
Okay.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Where's the thing I did for
Oh, what you got there, B?
homework like usual? I was a good student.
You was.
Yeah, I did my homework. I'm a good girl. As far as that goes. Okay, so would you guys like to hear what I have to say? Or are you gonna find something, Brad? Okay.
Please.
I hold it. If B's asking me questions like that, I've got to.
You know he's gonna find something to do. And then or he's gonna look bored. That's what he does. Everybody knows your act, Brad. Okay, anyway. Here we go. Well, here we go again with the price of an ounce of silver and gold is fluctuating again. Like I previously reported, this is going to continue to happen during this time of world financial uncertainty. There are just too many politics involved right now to make any guess, educated or not, about what is going to happen in the world situation in the near future. No one has been saying that this was going to be a smooth ride, trying to fix all the financial mess that past generations have stolen from us. Personally, I don't believe that the national debt amount is correct and would like to see an audit. I know that sounds crazy. An audit for everything that our government says we owe, especially since we are used as collateral for this country / republic we live in via our birth certificates. But enough of what I think. It's hard to talk about numismatics and not talk about silver right now because they basically go hand in hand with each other. You are not going to buy or sell a coin based on the price of the coin alone. You would have to factor in spot silver price per ounce as it is an financial investment bottom line. Right now, I don't think I've ever seen such a volatile stock market before. If you have been paying attention to what is going on, then you know what I mean. Okay, I have been researching everything I can get my eyeballs on, and I don't think anyone particularly knows what is going to happen right now, not even the president. It is literally like a game of tennis right now with the ball in your court phrase. Like I have said in one of my videos, when times like this occur in the world, the situation is all how you perceive it to be, good or bad. Or you can use the current situation, or how can you use the current situation to your advantage. I look at an ounce of silver cost and factor in the coin's value and price on the market. And then what is my personal price or limitations? That's how I buy coins. Silver bullion, on the other hand, is something that I think of as a real wealth or tangible asset that can be liquidated if necessary. Okay. So otherwise, it's savings to me, and is a little harder to spend than fiat currency or cash money, and I have to sell it first or agree to trade it in a deal. So that's why I prefer to have coins. So whether or not the base system we call our dollars is going to crash or not is still unfolding every day. What else do you say is going on with the numismatics? The American Numismatic Association National Money Show in Savannah, Georgia did you talk about this, David? In Savannah, Georgia starts today, February 26th through February 28th. The U.S. Mint Director, Paul Hollis, will be participating in the ribbon cutting ceremony and will be debuting new products, including the 2026 ASC Proof Coin and the Congratulations set, which went on sale yesterday. The 2026 Charters of Freedom Platinum Proof Coin Declaration of Independence is also available for sale. The Mayflower Compact Quarter, Emerging Liberty Dime, and the Enduring Liberty Half Dollar are now going into circulation as a part of the nation's 250th, now let me get this right, semi-quincentennial coin program. In other legislative news, the House of Representatives passed a bill sponsored by Alabama Republican Robert B. Alderholt to study the feasibility of a $2.50 circulating coin, stating it's making a step forward to addressing inflation and outdated currency denominations. I personally think this is a ridiculous idea and a waste of taxpayer money. It will not change inflation and will cost more to mint than it's worth and cause other issues we really don't need to deal with at this time. We cannot even afford to continue to mint the only coin we had left with real precious metal in the Lincoln cent, which is proof how debased our coins have become. American citizens should have never let the government remove silver and debase our coins, no matter how much they said it would be okay to become the petrodollar. And of course, as record silver prices continue to cause concerns about the potential of mass melting of silver coins to be put into electronics and other industrial uses, collectors try to remain engaged in the new coin releases for 2026 and coin auctions where they can still purchase valuable coins. Thanks. It's been Blue Moon B and for CoinOp, reporting for CoinOp. Okay, so what do you guys think of all that?
B, that congratulations set today sold out in 12 minutes.
Really? Oh my God. So I was watching somebody else at this time because he thinks the COMEX should be investigated. But anyway. Yeah, because of what happened on Thanksgiving. I guess they closed down for just a short time, the internet or something. Do you think of that kind of stuff, Brad, or not? Does it go through at all? No.
Thank God he don't say nothing, B. Don't say nothing. Shit, he figured it out.
So
God, I hope so.
I know most people use artificial intelligence, but what website do you go to for artificial stupidity?
What are you talking about? Excuse me? I use two different browsers. How do you like that? Ay, caramba. You don't even know what's going on, do you? Do you?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't. They don't care. They figure whatever happens, happens.
B, real quick.
So if we had not gone off of silver coinage, B, how big would a dime be today made out of silver?
Probably like
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it.
well, maybe we could have got
You
rid
would
of
need
them
a
back then.
microscope at checkout.
Well, maybe we could have got rid of them back then.
Not a dime or a quarter.
Whoa. I totally disagree with you guys. Time out. No, that's nothing but BS. I can prove it with time. All you got to do is go back and look at history, because your silver and gold is a hedge against inflation, folks. That's the reason they had to go to a system where it was debt based, so they can introduce inflation and steal your money via cash.
Oh, okay. Until you said that, I was like, what's he saying? And then when you said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, they stole our money. There you go.
Well, I mean, that's what, trust me. Yeah.
I
may know well, I can tell you right now. Think about it right now. Let's put it to you this way, okay? The price of silver, we all know what the price of silver is, okay? Let me double check just to make certain I got to
let's see what it is.
Okay, $6.40 for a dime right now. The dime's the same size.
Really? I'm selling dimes for $5.50 a piece.
Okay, good. It's a bargain.
How many do you want, Robert?
I'll bin.
It was debased long ago.
Finish my point instead of someone interrupting here. My point is that $6.40. Well, what's a loaf of bread going to cost you these days? Less than a dime of silver. Probably about a nickel of silver, which if you go back in time. So no, I don't agree with it. Silver and gold is a hedge against inflation. And the problem is, the reason they had to take it off, as I already said, was so that the government could steal your money and you wouldn't even know it.
So what causes inflation then, Robert?
Pardon me?
What causes inflation then? If it's a hedge against
honey, fiat currency is what. Here's the deal: when you have like $100 bill today, you want to guess what the value of it is compared to say 1913? Brad, go ahead. I'd love to hear your answer.
$20, maybe.
Brad, you got an answer? He's still looking up AI, trying to figure it out.
He's cheating.
It's worth $100 bill from 1913 compared to today, because inflation has eaten away so much. It's worth about 5.4 cents.
Oh, that's terrible. It's a lot worse than I thought. So there you go.
Well,
so over 100 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Here we go.
And guess what? That dime from 100 years ago, or how about that dollar from 100 years ago in gold? What's it worth today, Brad? How much you gonna give me for a $1 gold piece today, Brad?
Well, I've seen the crap that you own, so that's just worth melt. But nice ones.
I don't care what's melt. I don't mind what's melt. I'll take it at that, Brad. It's still worth the gold, just like that $20 gold piece. Melt it today, as opposed to your $20 bill that you won't even get 0.5 of a cent for. You're going to get $5,000 for that $20 gold.
Okay, but why, Robert, don't you get anything for it?
It is the premise. The Keynesian
inflation is imaginary.
To go through this would take us, guys. We ain't got the time in one podcast.
Exactly.
Multiple. Well, I mean, listen. Okay. Add to the fact that you have
numismatics, please.
Oh, go away. That was rude. I mean, I'm trying to get an answer out of him, and that was rude.
He don't have a clue, so he's wanting to go to something that he thinks he knows.
I agree. Good job, Robert. Well, you and I can talk about this
together.
But inflation, people need to study inflation. Yeah.
Well, right. You do.
They don't really know what it is, Robert. That's why I was kind of waiting for you to say what you're going to have to
For
say.
me, it's just sad to see that because you do have to pull it all together. And I mean, all of it comes together: inflation, government, schooling, metals, they all come together, but there's a piece from this part, a piece from that part. Putting them all together is kind of tough. You know,
Wouldn't you like to know what our debt is? What we owed from before they even invented the national debt clock? I mean, come on. Anyway, yeah, you guys are right.
Before that. It used to be that, yes, there used to be part of they wasn't allowed to be in debt like what we would define debt today. They had to take in, like,
supposed to have to go back to the Civil War is what it's
Civil War. They took a tax from people, an emergency tax.
Yeah.
Now that's part of history.
Yeah. It was better when the banks held it. That's kind of what's going on now. But anyway,
I'll have to see if there's some way I can do a
subject
15-minute.
Well,
if you want to call it that, on inflation.
Now, don't lie to me, Robert. Now, if I did a live, would you come on and talk about it?
To what extent I know, I'd be happy to, hon.
Talk about financial pull-up.
Your live at 10 at night is 2 in the morning.
Oh, I think about it. I can do that kind of thinking. Give me a break.
Hello, Nick's going.
He says stuff and then he doesn't do it. So I just want to know if. Anyway, let's move on, everyone.
Yes. Yeah, that's something that's like you say, that is just.
Him and I could talk about this later. I'm going to call him on the phone. Okay, anyway. Okay, guys. So what else do you think about? What do you guys think about that new stuff I was talking about, the new sets that they're coming out with? What do you guys really think of them? Because like I just said, the only thing I'd be interested in is anything silver. I don't want anything clad. You can't blame me. You know what I mean? If I'm going to collect, I'm going to collect something real.
You know, me and a friend of mine was talking about when the ultra high relief what was it, Brad? 2009 double eagles come out into play. Me and him was talking about how it was like, oh, people were complaining and just arguing over, oh, we got to pay like $300 premium on the gold for that double eagle. Because back then, you know, it was, I think the coin, melt back then, Brad, do you remember what it was in 29?
I do not. I'm sorry. I don't remember what things were last week.
Okay, well, I think it was about $1,000, and we had to pay a $300 premium, I want to say.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and everybody was complaining, and me and him was talking about it. It's like, yeah, look at it now. Today it's worth, what, $6,000 roughly if you add the premium, or is it down to melt now, Brad?
I would sell you one for $300 over spot.
Okay, well, so
maybe $200 over spot.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm just trying to get an idea of where it's at, but still, no matter what, at melt,
yes,
still was, you know, looking backwards, it was a great purchase. I wish I'd bought 5 of them. Hell.
Hi, Nick. Polly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa. I want to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, Lisa. Man, all kinds. Lisa News. Howdy. Bill 4517.
Okay, Diane. So if you take spot price of gold at $5,200, and we're asking a $300 premium, you'll pay $5,500 for that particular piece of gold. So it's just that's the amount of dollars over the spot price of the metal that we're asking.
Hi, Bill 457. I saw you earlier. Were you at the other channel? I think he was on the other channel. Sal, he's on Sal's channel. But anyway, he's talking about he thinks the COMEX needs to be investigated, is what he's talking about.
Thank you, B. We were talking about this right before the channel started. Me, Dave.
Oh, you were? I'm sorry, guys. What do you guys think?
I know. we took okay, who here, raise your hand, who noticed that the silver spot market closed for 90 minutes yesterday?
It's what he's talking about. Exactly.
I didn't catch that.
Well,
You didn't?
now here's the next thing, B. I got a question for you. Okay.
Yes.
In the 90 minutes that the COMEX would close, how many trades would you guess they did?
I don't know how many, but I heard the money was a lot. There was like 159.
They took in yesterday, there was a total of 36,000 and some change of contracts that were traded yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, now again, do you want to know how many when the COMEX was closed down? How many trades were made then? Just guess.
Let's hear it. It's obviously more than I thought.
About 32,000.
So what do you think's going on there, you guys?
And it dropped from it closed its doors at 91. When it reopened, it was down at 85 or 86.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Imagine that.
Yeah, yeah. So there's people that are calling it.
Happy about that.
Yeah, something like that. Some
Like that, Brad. You never dropped that much, or did you even notice? I mean, you've got your business going. I would think you'd noticed it.
I'm too stupid.
Okay.
He doesn't want to give his opinion. See, this is what I was talking about. He's a big chicken.
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
Can't blame him, Robert, though. You know what I mean? You can't blame him.
I think that's why the channel gets ghosted.
Oh, you know what? Yesterday, Robert,
Mm.
I was at another auction for a lady that sells like jewelry and stuff, and hers was doing the same thing. You know how you can't see your mods? Can you see the mod? You can't see them. She couldn't see her mods. She couldn't even see me. I tried 3 different browsers.
Wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
so it's YouTube or something. YouTube, the Comax, who knows? Something's going on. Do. In the world of the internet and computers, something's going on. I mean, come on. And Doug, would you please add to this conversation?
YouTube is really stupid right now. Because I was on Durbin's last night, and I tried typing 3 or 4 times, and it never even showed up.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to type. Yeah, it wasn't even showing anything I was typing, Doug. Nothing.
I asked them, can anybody see me? Because I typed a bunch of stuff, and it wouldn't show up.
So I wonder what it is, you guys. I know they're probably redoing stuff, but
Well, Diane says she thinks it was solar.
really, was there a big old CME yesterday or something, or in the past few days? That's a coronal mass ejection, if you'd like to know, Brad. That's what that stands for. CME.
What?
Not.
Everybody, you can take and go over to Rumble and subscribe to the channel in case YouTube goes down. We'll have Rumble.
They're not having the same problems or what's going on. No, everything's fine. So it is YouTube. Very interesting.
But stupid.
Who knows? Yeah.
Artie Johnson, 1972.
Yeah, very interesting. He's in the bushes. He's in the bushes with his helmet on, smoking a cigarette.
Riding a tricycle.
No, that's when he was with Ruth Buzzy.
Yeah.
She was beating him with her purse. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of violence for you.
Ooh.
Did not see how it a second. It's so interesting, everybody. We're living in interesting times.
So did Caligula.
and very, very similar. Is very fun about that as far as in time frames go. Okay, now, ooh,
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
I do, Bill, to be honest with you. My father-in-law had, I'll tell you what, I wish I'd never gotten rid of my ham radio.
Yeah. You know what, Robert?
Breaker,
RJ,
good buddy.
RJ has one. RJ has one, yeah, from the old days. It's like, terrible.
Come on, I'm sorry. You didn't find that funny, what Brad just said.
No, I just ignore him, you guys, because he's saying
If
something.
you know anything about ham radio, yes, not breaker, good buddy.
That's CB.
Breaker, good buddy. We got a convoy.
That's a
That's
CB.
Citizens Band.
Yeah.
CB.
Yeah, exactly. My dad had one of those.
Ham radio is 73, right, Robert?
I don't know, but that guy that drives that semi must not be a very good driver. He just run over a bunch of motorcycles in the parking lot.
Yeah, okay.
So my dad had his CB, so that thing, the deal would drop down and he could talk in the speaker, and everybody thought he was waving at him in his vehicle.
You know, I actually had the 45 of that song. See Dummy McCall?
Yeah. Convoy.
Yeah,
Convoy.
yeah.
I think it's called Convoy, yeah.
I was a teenager. I knew that song backwards and forwards.
And then I go to Burt Reynolds. And
So what do you get when you play your record backwards?
I don't know.
You get your wife back, your dog back, your car back, your truck back.
You missed half of it. That's okay, though.
They're not his jokes. They're not even his jokes. It's an old joke. Sheriff Buford T. Justice. Shadrach.
No, you have to be over 50. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I know it's terrible. It's a terrible thing.
And
Art Bell took, and a lot of people don't realize this, but Art Bell took, and that's all he had was a ham radio for coast to coast.
I love Art Bell.
Yep.
Well,
he took, and he learned all of that in the Navy.
I used to listen to him on the radio, not, video, YouTube on the radio.
To him whenever he was over in the Philippines.
thank you, Florida-Lena. You're right. I am.
Well, you know what?
What?
Somebody asked him, so I keep him busy, you guys.
Okay, I'll tell you what we can do. How about if we take in David? Why don't you give us your presentation here?
Okay.
It's about 350, and that'll put us into 4. Then we can take and run off of that. How's that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Personally, am one that wants to listen to it myself because, I just want to listen to it. So,
Well, it's got to be better than we. Yeah.
Why didn't? Yeah, right on. Yay!
Okay. There we go. Freaking awesome. I don't know if you're in here, but last week you had asked a question about why did the large cent get replaced with the small cent. It was the end of an era and a beginning of a new one. So I'm going to briefly run through and try and answer Freaking's question. So the United States 1 cent coin was, along with the half cent, among the first denominations ever coined by the United States Mint for mass distribution and circulation in 1793. The nation's early 1 cent coins are much larger in diameter than those produced since those of the current size and weight debuted in the years just before the Civil War. The 1 cent coinage produced from the first days of the United States Mint until 1857 is nearly the size of a modern $half and made from pure copper. These so-called large cents live up to their name, measuring as wide as 28.5 millimeters in diameter, and the heaviest pieces tipping the scales at weights of 13.48 grams. Back in the 1790s and early 1800s, the 1 cent coin represented significant purchasing power. According to the United States Bureau of Labor and Statistics Consumer Price Index, 1 cent in 1800 would be worth about 20 cents today. In other words, the relative purchasing power of a 1 cent coin back when the denomination was still new approached that of a $quarter today. And quarters remain a critical part of the daily commerce. However, inflation was as much of an issue in the 19th century as it is today. And by the 1850s, the economic winds had shifted, and to the point that it looked a lot of 1 cent coins to buy much of anything. It took a lot of them. The large copper coin grew unpopular with the public. That's one reason they did the switch, making the penny smaller. Yes, and people did call them a penny back then. Inflation and the rising cost of procuring copper to produce 1 cent coins influenced a slight reduction in the physical specification of the coin commonly known as the penny. By the 1840s, the coin bore a physical width of 27.5 millimeters and weighed 10.89 grams. Still, by the early 1850s, it cost the United States $1.06 to strike 100 1 cent coins. Mint officials began experimenting with new materials for the 1 cent coin, permitting the coin to be struck with greater financial gain for the mint. Money in the pocket. It was determined that smaller planchets of a different, less expensive metallic alloy could achieve these goals. In 1856, the United States Mint struck patterns for this new smaller sized 1 cent coin and produced several hundred pieces bearing the flying eagle motif by James Longacre, who served as the chief engraver of the United States Mint since 1844 and went on to gain a number of design credits to his name, including the Indian head cent, 3 cent nickel, and the shield nickel. The new small cent patterns proved successful in helping persuade Congress to pass the wide sweeping Coinage Act of February 21st, 1857, which not only legalized the small cent, but also eliminated the economically outmoded half cent coin and demonetized foreign coins as legal tender in the United States. Enter the small cent. And by the way, at the end of the presentation, I'll go through all of the different coins that have transpired during this time. So we're getting towards the end here. The Flying Eagle cent swooped into its role as a circulating coin in 1857 putting an end to the large cent and opening a new era of coinage in the United States. Measuring at just 19 millimeters, the Flying Eagle cent represented a new type of 1 cent coin with a much lighter weight of 4.7 grams and an alloy consisting of 88% copper and 12% nickel. The nickel in the coin gave rise to use of the nickname white cents. I had never heard that before, as these new small cents boasted a much lighter color than the preceding large cents of pure copper composition. The new small cent experiment was a success in format, although strike weakness inherent to the Flying Eagle cent spurred Mint director James Ross Snowden to seek new designs. After a series of patterns were minted, United States Mint officials chose Longacre's now iconic design of Miss Liberty wearing a feathered headdress, a motif lending to the Indian head cent moniker. The Indian head cent debuted in 1859 and continued until 1909, a 50-year run that saw relatively few changes during the course of the half century. Among the most significant of the changes to occur during the earliest years of the small cent was a shift in the coin's metallic composition. The copper nickel alloy that debuted with the new small cent in 1857 was changed to a bronze alloy of 95% copper, 5% tin, and zinc in 1864. Except for the emergency zinc-plated steel composition in 1943 during the height of the World War II, and minor tweaks to the coin's tin and zinc balance over the years, the 1 cent piece's bronze alloy remained with the 1 cent all the way until the early 1980s. History repeats itself, and the United States Mint has confronted increasing production costs for the small cent for decades. A spike in the price of copper during the mid-70s inspired the creation of an experimental Lincoln cent struck on an aluminum planchet in 1974. Copper prices settled back down for a short period in the later 70s, but in 1981 had forced the U.S. Mint officials to again reconsider the coin's bronze content. Congress approved a new lower cost composition of the 1 cent coin, consisting of a zinc core with an outer copper coating. The zinc-based composition debuted in phases throughout 1982. However, as the rising cost of both copper and zinc continued to rise, along with the overall production expenditures for striking and distributing billions of 1 cent coins each year, there remains a call to discontinue. And we all know that happened this year. So I'm briefly going to go through all of the different designs that we have seen. Uh-oh, what did you do to me, YouTube? Oh boy. I'm sorry, folks. Let me try and get to the right page. Oh, why are you doing this to me? I'm sorry, folks. Colonial. I am so sorry. Large cents. Come here. Fujio, half cents. We're getting close. There we go. Large cents. Okay. The first large cent was known as the flowing hair design with the chain reverse, 1793. The next type was the Liberty Cap from 1793 to 1796. Then we switched to the Drape Bust from 1796 through 1807. And then we have the Classic Head design from 1808 to 1814. And then we have the Coronet Head from 1816 to 1839. And then we have the braided hair from 1839 to 1857. A lot of people are familiar with that design. And then we're going to switch into the small cents. Of course, the first small cent was the Flying Eagle cent, 1856 through 58. So that's the Flying Eagle. After that, we have the Indian Head cent from 1859 to 1909. And then we go to the Lincoln Wheat Ear cent, wheat ears on the reverse from 1909 to 1958. And then, of course, in 59, we go to the Memorial Reverse that everybody knows. And then, of course, in 2009, we have the four different Lincoln coins. I believe it's called the Formative Years, Presidency, and Professional Life, and Birth and Early Childhood. Sometimes some of them are called the Log Splitter. And then, of course, the current one from 2010 to today is the Shield cent. So, long story short, freaking, the reason that there was a switch is because, number one, the public didn't want the large size coin anymore, and number two was the cost. So I hope everybody found that interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Nice job.
Thank you.
Not only that, yeah, I think that it'll take, and a lot of it, yeah. I wonder how much of that had to do with just actual size itself, as far as for people putting it in their pocket,
Yep.
The primary. I mean, for the government, we know it was the expense, but
Right. But yeah, the public didn't want, it's like today. I don't want to be walking around with a bunch of $50 size coins in my pocket.
It rips holes in them.
That's right.
It does. It rips holes in them.
Yeah.
And back in the day, if you ever noticed, I've done a lot of metal detecting. A lot of the large cents were holed. I never found any small cents hold. I'm sure there's some out there, but I never have found a small cent hold. It's always the large cents.
Yeah.
be something to investigate, Doug, and figure out why that is. I got a clue, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I know they wore them around their neck. They instead of put them in a pocket. I don't know if some people have pockets or not, but they would have like a string or some kind of leather thing around. They drilled the hole and put it through there and wore it on their neck because they didn't have pockets.
That's why the Chinese coins were
Yeah, I
old.
was going to say B. Yeah, back in the
Yeah.
long time ago.
And they put them on this thing that was like this
Yeah.
big, and they would carry them all around like that. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
That was their wallet.
But anybody that ever did waitressing or food serving like that, and you have the money in your pocket, it wears a hole in your pockets and your apron. Just wears holes in them. So, but anyway, yeah. And like he's saying how big it is, what are you going to do? Carry a stack around like this?
Yeah, they
House?
were heavy.
Kind of silly, but I'm sure that's why the Chinese people did the paper money thing. Look at the little Japanese coins, you guys. Robert sells them every once in a while. The little Japanese shoes,
Shoe and boo.
and they're square. It's kind of, I don't know. I like it. I think it's
Yeah.
neat.
I know I can never win one of those.
Bill 457. Did I find them colonial farm fields? I found them. The place I found them was not a colony. It's like there were 9 or 10 houses on this farm, and we metal detect them all, and they were all the old houses are out. I found them back to 1795,
Yeah.
1818, a lot of 1820s.
What state were you in again?
Ohio.
Ohio. Really? When
Yeah,
you did-
this was an old like a, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's kind of like a village back in there. There were several houses together.
Hey, B,
Cool.
do you know when Ohio officially became a state?
Not off the top of my little tiny pointy head.
1803. 1803.
Officially?
Well, I don't know if it's official or not, but that's the one I was always told. I mean,
That's when it was supposed to be.
Mm.
1953.
What? Wow, that's crazy.
They went back and looked at the congressional record for the anniversary, and they went, we can't find the vote. And so they went and did it and made it retroactive to 1803.
didn't know that, Brad.
That's like a trivia. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. Just like they were going to build a mint in the Dalles, Oregon. They were going to put a mint there, and they never did. And Joe Durbin knew, and well, that's interesting, Joe. I had no idea because I've been to the Dalles, Oregon. Okay, it's not a lot there. Like they turn their signals off, you guys, at night. The traffic signals, they go off at night, like they did in the old days when I was a kid. Wow.
You had to run up to the top of the lighthouse and relight the wick, didn't you?
Yeah, and go chop down the tree and take the wood to the fire and heat up your bath water and all that. Yeah. I remember people telling me that when I was little.
That's green firewood. If you just chop the tree down, you got to let it season.
So, Doug, I watched another channel where this guy metal detects in Vermont.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes and does where people the house is gone, but they can find the what do you call it? I can't think of the word right now. The foundation. Sometimes they can find the foundation, and they metal detect around the house and find all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really interesting.
Until it was sold out.
The Silver Eagle today was
Yeah. Yep.
How long?
One of them was 12 minutes. The other one was 17.
okay. He was on time. How did he miss out? I don't ever do that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But if he was on time, how do you miss out? Do they do it on first come? How do they do it?
You missed out because you're never on time.
Well, I don't know how to do it anyway, so it wouldn't do any good anyway. What do you do? You sign up for it.
Yeah.
Paulie has an interesting at 410.
Does
Yes,
he?
if you find an old coin with a square hole in it, it
Okay.
was probably nailed over the doorway for
Oh
good.
yeah, I told everybody that a long
I
time
have
ago.
I have found them with square holes.
Yeah.
They used
What
to
denomination is it?
well, the Lord sent.
Oh, our
I have found them with square holes in them.
Yep,
We have discussed this before, Bradley.
I know. It's okay.
So
I have some.
There might
there's
be
money
somebody
in your
new.
home.
There might be somebody new, or senile B might have forgotten.
I actually had the square nails from the Civil War that I took in on one of the houses that we remodeled down in Indian Hill.
Nice. That's neat. Yeah, they find them, the metal detecting guys, they find that and buttons and all kinds of stuff. But
Go
he
ahead.
finds coins from 1700 occasionally. That's pretty good.
If you find in a field square nails and like horseshoes and stuff like that, you usually find coins with it. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
there's
means
a
you
Scottish guy. Check this out, Doug. There's a Scottish guy that's been metal detecting the same field for like 20 years and he's still finding stuff.
when we go, we look for metal. If you can find metal in a field, usually you're going to that was a place that was a dwelling many years ago, and you got a chance of finding coins and buttons. We found tons of buttons. So
From the Civil War and
I have a couple. The area this is in really wasn't Civil War, but there was the people in the Civil War that lived there.
right.
We found a couple. Found a couple J hooks, which they hung their packs on.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's super cool. All that kind of stuff is just interesting to me. I love. Yeah. Time was under the town saloon. There you go, Robert Pintoff. 100%. I agree.
Bill three ringers. I didn't find any three ringers. There's a lot of musket balls.
Yeah, that too.
In this area, it really wasn't. It wasn't a Civil War area. So most of what we found was me and my brother was musket balls.
Yeah. That movie, he melts down his kids' little toys, makes musket balls out of them.
And some of them are real teeny, and some of them are like marble size. It just depends what kind of gun they had.
Yeah, as I say, you have to go over towards Pennsylvania to get more into the Civil War.
Yeah. Or southeast of here, 100 miles maybe. You might.
Yeah, I guess if you go down into the Appalachian part of Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I was telling that I took in, there's a house here in Cincinnati where we had a prison for the Civil War. And I helped remodel that. My sponsor got the contracts and I helped them. We remodeled that thing. It was real interesting. They had people metal detecting it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun to do. Takes a lot of walking, but you know.
Yeah. It's so neat because it's,
I found
the real thing.
Found several buttons from the 1820s and the 1830s.
It's pretty good.
Of course, we dated them because we got a big button book, and it pretty much dated. A lot of them was from Britain or from England.
Yeah, they know.
40s or 50s.
And they can tell how old the button is. And one of them had like sayings on it, and they were all in some kind of patriotic club or something. I know. And this guy find the buttons with the sayings on it.
I found one, an 1840 William Henry Harrison button. It was the year he was president. They had like presidential buttons. And it had a log cabin on it. I found one then.
Tippecanoe and Tyler too.
Mm-hmm. I forget the saying it had on it. It was a part of his presidential thing there when he was running for president.
And that's actually not a rare token.
No,
I've owned a number of them. About a little bit bigger than a dime, and it's brass, and yeah.
yeah, there's not. I've seen other metal detectors, people that do it have found them, but it was the only one we found. I thought it was kind of neat. Never seen nothing like it before.
No, I was sitting in the chair. Oh my God, one chair in the room. I've never been with that one. What?
The George Washington button, I would love to find one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert, would you like me to touch on that other topic that we talked about?
Just a second, Robert. There's a question that is asked to me by Lyle, but it might be more down your road.
There you go. This is a good question. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not certain if they've actually taken and come up with a bona fide, factual, scientific answer to that yet. I think it's stressed on the system. They just they tried to implement the technology that I think was a little bit sooner than they should have, because I think they're classifying them as a class 9 and or 10 double die. I just sold one the last Friday or Friday before, 2019, and I honestly, I haven't heard any good answer to where I can answer you accurately, other than I think it is because of stress on the system. And I think what it is, when they try to do the single squeeze, they still release the pressure a little bit and squeeze it a second time. And I think in between there is just movement. That's the best I can tell you.
Never had a nurse do
I don't know. I honestly don't know with the modern technology how they could take
Yeah.
it.
See,
I don't know the answer.
that's why I was interested, because it's like, if it just moves a little bit, how's it gonna,
Well, with the single squeeze, I don't think they can actually do a single squeeze. I think, though, just because they put it together, a lot of times when you're squeezing metal, they will reduce the pressure just a little bit, leaving it together still. Say going from 10 tons of pressure to 8 ton, and then pushing back to go to, let's say, 20 ton total. And I'm just throwing these numbers out there. There's nothing accurate about it. I believe that's where it's coming from. But without me, I haven't been to a mint to ask anybody about that, so I really don't know. So sorry, I can't answer that 100%. I'll look into it, see if I can find. I'll see if I can ask a few friends of mine who might know. Brad, do you know?
That's why I pushed it off on you, buddy.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. I took and just Floor told me to ask you, so I thought I would.
interesting to find out, how it works. Because obviously it's changed, and when did they change how they did it, and all that would be super interesting.
Well, single squeeze come out in the 90s.
Okay. Because I'll agree that even the design looks more digital. It all looks more digital, especially, the tape.
That has nothing to do with that there is when they're taking and when they're making them right now. They're all it's all computer imaging. That's why it all looks, and I think that's why the modern Morgans look to me like a Chinese counterfeit. I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
That agrees with me. Somebody
So do I. There's 3 of us. What about you two? You guys like the new ones? I don't. I like the old stuff. It looks so much better.
Oh, so do I. I mean, I told a lot of people the peace dollars look like they came out pretty nice.
They put effort into that.
I don't know what it was. I'm not certain why the piece is much nicer than the Morgans. I mean, but then again, that was for the first year. I haven't paid no attention to none of them. I stopped when I seen that Morgan. And then the mint marks. The mint marks for the new Morgan Carson City is like, you gotta be joking me.
You know penny sleeves are, right?
I've seen better. I could show you a better Chinese counterfeit. I kid you not right now, guys.
Right on. I'm go for it, Robert. I agree.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get this here. You guys do your talk. I'll get it together for you.
Hey, Bill, 457. I asked before in the chat. I guess either you didn't see it or I didn't see your answer. Where is your coin club?
Brian. Hi, Brian. That's funny. Peter Pants. I haven't seen it. It'd be funny. Check it out.
What is it now? Slur. Whatever the heck that means.
Okay, here we go.
Sleeper.
Oh,
Hot diggity. I want an $1804 that looks like that.
well, right.
I want to hear what he has to say, Brad.
But we're trying to talk about. I mean, hey, it looks better than those modern Morgans, if you ask me.
Oh my.
It's better. I mean, the design is different. You know, I don't know.
Guys,
You
I
can't see it.
Listen, I only use that one because I said I got one better than. I don't have my all my counterfeit Morgans. I just don't have them. So, if you want to get them, you can. I'll see. I might have a. Yeah, I'll check my counterfeit Morgans and see if you would please.
I'm just saying that
No, I bet that's an interesting club meeting most times.
you can tell what I was trying to say about the digital thing, Robert, is the design actually looks different because they did it digitally. It's like it's too perfect, is what I'm trying to say.
Perfect.
I don't know if I'd agree with it being too perfect because
The shield pennies are the worst. The shield, I really dislike it. So I don't know. It's just not as. It doesn't have the same relief. It's flatter, especially the dates and stuff. But to me, it looks flatter. Okay, just my opinion. They changed them in like the 90s, like you said. They started changing them.
that's not that good. But it still looks better than the ones. But I got better than that, I think.
Poker chips.
I'm a lava and Lyle, I agree. Nice to meet you. Welcome, Lyle. Yeah,
Hold on, I'll show you a nice
I
counter.
agree. You can see it.
Brad will love this one. One memento.
Uno momento.
Yes, exactly, Brad.
Si, senor.
Let me hold on.
Okay, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, that's
Whoopsie. Hold on. Ah,
Not us, right? Sounds like a fog going when he blows his nose.
that's nice. It's a nice coin. Anybody else like it? I do.
you don't like that counterfeit, Brad?
Yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah,
I didn't see the obverse.
we didn't see it. That's pretty dang good.
That's a dang good counterfeit. Yeah.
Yeah, if that's counterfeit, it's good. Yeah.
The estimate mark is just too big.
Yeah.
Say just
Wrong,
so
wrong
you
style.
know, hold on now, just so you know.
They have serifs or something on the S or whatever.
Just letting you know. So
Oh,
yep, I thought that would help you, Brad. Let me see. Go ahead and take me off for now, and I'll go to.
Bill 457, the fives are slanted like that on the 1855s. So Robert actually was showing us a real coin from Philadelphia that had an estimate mark added to it.
Correct.
I see what you're saying, B1. I see it. That's the arrows. Well, looky there.
And there's too many hooves.
Too many reverses, if you ask me. But Brad, you look at the legs. I'll look at the
Does it have a buffalo on the edge
The
too?
magic coin.
I'm
here's your
confused.
one, Brad.
That's funny. It's a good one, yeah.
Well, that's a real 1932 quarter. Can't tell much, but is the D added, Robert, or is it? Can't tell.
I would say the D is added.
Added,
It looks a little small.
It looks a little big to me.
That's what I think. It's too big.
Yeah,
It's too big, yeah.
it's too clear too.
Two something. How's that?
It's too something. It don't look right.
There you go.
Otis, it's something deviant.
This is well.
Hey, Brad, there's a question up here.
Oh, okay. The 21D Walking Liberty half. If you can read half of the motto, would it still be a? Well, the 01 is poor grade. Good starts at 4.
Yeah.
So you could be missing half of the motto and it'd still be a good 4, yes. What does the rest of the coin tell you? You can't always go by a specific small area of a coin for grading because the particular strike on that coin could obliterate part of that design. So, it's like I've seen 40S dimes with no vertical separation in the B. How do you pronounce that?
Fascies.
Fascies. Thank you. In the fascies, it's still an uncirculated coin. It just never was struck strong enough to bring up that part of the design. So, again, be very careful about grading a coin based on one small area of the piece. Listen to what the whole coin is telling you. So a Walking Liberty half, you can barely see the rim. It could still be a good. I like to see some definition on the rim from the field. If it's worn down into the tops of the letters, it's not a good.
When you're grading coins, let me ask you a question, Brad.
Okay.
Would it make a big significant strike that? Can it make a significant difference if they were collected and maintained in a album? for grading purposes?
No, because the coin, it was worn down to the grade before it was put in the album. So the storage of the item doesn't affect the grade. The storage in an album or an envelope or something else could affect the eye appeal, but the grade has already been determined before it was put into the album.
Okay, thank you. And
No, I haven't heard about the Atmex fakes. What bars, rounds, 1 ounce, 10 ounce? What was?
Yeah, I haven't heard about it either.
I actually heard something about it, and all I heard, now I don't know what they went through, but all I heard was that it was a large amount of bars that came out of China, and he's saying
So-
Johnson Matthey bars, yeah.
And yes, so be very wary of Johnson Matthey bars that are presented to you in hard plastic.
Okay, that's good to know. Very good to know.
Thank you, Investment Joy.
Yeah, that's good to know. Anybody else have any stuff like that? We love to
Well,
hear it.
So a lot of the counterfeits that we've been seeing are housed in hard plastic snap lock holders because they're trying to take your focus off of the coin and say, oh, look at that nice holder it's in. And inside the holder, it's harder to get a reading on the machine. So we take them out to get a good reading on the machine. So
if somebody's telling you not to take them out because they're afraid of you damaging the coin in that,
Right.
and then you don't want to buy them.
Then you want to be really suspicious.
exactly. Okay, because I actually seen somebody do that play, Brad, and and that's pretty much it. Was I don't know who it was. I just happened to notice it, but it was on a YouTube video. Somebody come in and they had it in a nice little holder and all that. Like, no, I don't want you taking that. But yeah, the dealer did exactly like you. Then I'm not interested in it.
Can we go back to Bill 457 and 432, please?
Which one?
About photo grade. 4:32 p.m. Bill. There we go. Okay, so I grew up with the Brown and Dunn book before photo grade. Photo grade came out, I believe, in 1972. So people were complaining when that came out that it was too lenient. So grading has evolved. So I tell people you can't rely on any one source for grading your coins. You need to get, well, I hate to say all of them, but many different grading guides and read them and compare them to what you're seeing in slabs. And you need to develop your own grading standard. Now, hopefully, as you do that, your own grading standard aligns fairly well with one of the popular or more used systems. But you're always going to have differences of opinion on grades. There are coins that I've graded coins in my set and 5 years later gone back and regraded it and went, what the hell was I thinking? So
It's true.
Over time, your grading skills and ideas of grade for certain coins matures. You learn more, you understand more about striking characteristics of particular coins, or if you go back to the coins I collect, the bus coins, there's striking characteristics for particular die marriages within a year. So this wealth of font of knowledge has to be molded into an overall process of grading the coin. That's why I tell people all the time, okay, you're looking at a particular portion of the coin, but what's the rest of the coin telling you? 1809 bust $50. You turn it over on the reverse, the left wing almost always is featherless or nearly so. But what is the rest of the coin telling you? Are the hairlines in Miss Liberty's hair telling you VF or XF? Is the eagle's other wing telling you a different grade? So don't get caught up, with all Liberty seated coins, don't get caught up with looking at just the Liberty. With Buffalo nickels, don't get caught up with looking at just the horn, because there are uncirculated coins that are almost hornless. So should that coin be a fine because you can't see all of the horn, but the rest of the coin has mint luster? So it is just developing grading over a long period of time from many different sources, from experience. All of that goes together to make up your bit of knowledge. So, I don't care what a grading service calls a coin, especially a bus coin, because, I guess I'm egotistical enough to think that maybe I grade bus coins a little better than many of the people at the grading services. So, and a lot of times I grade the coins lower than what they are in the holder. So
see what freaking awesome is saying about couch collectibles and stuff.
Yeah.
So many people, Brad, they want a computer to do it because they don't trust humans. That's what I think.
But garbage in, garbage out.
That's the way I look at it.
Okay. So AI is going to be able to narrow the grade of a coin, but I'm not sure that AI ever can determine eye appeal. And eye appeal differs
on the person.
So some people assign more eye appeal to luster. Some people assign more eye appeal to lack of marks.
Toning. Some people
mark in different places can mean two different grades.
Yep.
So, okay. Bill 457. There's Brown and Dunn. Those are line drawings. Those books came out before photo grade, and you can probably find one for $5 someplace. Many times used bookstores will have them for $1 or $2. Then there's photo grade, and photo grade has even kind of changed a little over the years. So there's the ANA grading guide. David Bowers put out a book some years ago, grading coins through photographs. So if you get 3 of those books and blend the information with your experiences, you will be a better grader.
Yep. Those people, they it seems like a lot of people aren't happy with, the grade they get or whatever. They think they got robbed or whatever. And so I think that's why a lot of them are pushing for the computer, but I think they're going to be sorry in the end.
Well, let me tell you, I don't think the grading services want computers.
Okay.
How do the grading services make a lot of their money?
Regrades.
Resubmissions. So if you have a computer that can scan a coin and go, this coin's been here before. We called it a 64. Let's call it a 64 again.
Yay!
Okay. So do they want to be that accurate?
That's what Oh, Brad, it's so hard sometimes. The young people, they want
So,
a quick answer for their computer. They
Yeah.
want it.
Okay,
And
well, hold
not
on.
everything's fast.
Hold on, time out. Because Brad,
Okay.
I've been there and I know I shows, you name it. How many times has somebody come up to you with, let's say, a coin similar to this? I know. Yeah, if you see that, you're better than me.
it's
But-
a bituminous piece
I
of
know. The point is to not see it, guys. Okay, but here. Now,
Is that a drape bust half cent?
It was the Indian head.
either way, here.
Jeez, it's too close. Back up. Okay, an Indian cent. Yeah, okay, it's still too close, but okay.
Right. Well, it's not focused. My point's not that. My point is that there's probably a VG Indian, okay? But there's people that come in and it's like, oh, but it looks brand new. How many times have you heard that?
Yeah.
Well, sure, because if somebody just put it in jewel luster or,
Yeah.
Pasco or, they zizzed it up.
Right. And that one there might have had that happen to it too. I don't know, but I know for a fact it's got artificial something on
Well,
it.
look how shiny it is.
Yeah. Do not clean your coins. Yeah.
I saw a guy came in the other day. He had a Morgan dollar that graded. Okay, let's be generous and say VF, and it probably didn't grade that much. And he goes, "Is this one of them there proofs?" And I
Really?
looked at it. I said, "No, that them there was a belt buckle. Somebody polished the shit out of that and
Made a belt buckle out of it.
now took it out." And
That's lovely.
I apologize. And the person, he says, "Well, it's shiny like one of them there proofs." Yeah. It's awfully shiny.
It's
You're
so
right.
shiny.
It looks like the bumper of a 57 Buick.
You mean that's not a proof, Brad? It's got a CC on it.
No, yeah.
Maybe they don't understand. They don't understand what a proof is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked on the internet. Yeah, okay.
eBay said it. eBay said it. It was a proof.
Oh, yeah. Well, what I do is I go, if I put this pen on eBay for $1 million, does that mean it's worth $1 million? No, that just means I'm stupid.
You can send him a picture of the pen. People get sent pictures.
Well, glow
Hello,
wave and
Bill.
fire. I'm sorry, but you can't handle the truth.
People think they're worth so much more than they really are.
It's,
All the time.
Because, well,
It's gonna
coins are confusing for beginners. Because why is let's say, why is a 1969 S Lincoln cent worth somewhere between a nickel and $100,000? Okay, and it is, but there are so many small nuances. Yes, the nickel one is a circulated coin. The $100,000 one is a pristine double die. And people just have a hard time wrapping their head around that concept.
And the nickel being worth that much to begin with,
Right.
you know.
Floating roof was done from a die abrasion. Just saying, real quick, Bill.
The friends that put them in a pill bottle with
Yeah. Well, B1, there's not much you can do with copper after it's been
copper. Period. It's the worst coin to mess with. You're not going to get one over on a grading company. Period. Or even people like me. Even I can tell it's cleaned. These guys are experts. They don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Glow Wave and Fire. There are people out there that I think know what they're selling.
Yeah.
And are just trying to hoodwink somebody.
Yeah.
No, not everybody. There are people that don't know their as's from their z's, so but there's, I think there's just too many people out there that are just trying to take advantage of ignorance.
Actually, I'm not being truthful. When I was little, I tried to clean Penny with everything there is. I tried toothpaste, I tried vinegar, and I think Robert said the same thing when he was younger. He tried to clean them all with all kinds of stuff. So I can actually kind of tell what it's cleaned with.
So I did that for Coin Club. I took cents and I took silver quarters. I took different denominations of things. I broke up a roll of uncirculated 64 quarters. And I abused coins in every way that I could figure out how to do it.
That's what I did.
And I put them out in a display with an original unk. And then, what I did, I dipped this one. I put this one in dip overnight. I put this in dip for a week. I used semichrome on this. I used
dish soap
on this. I used
everything.
A jeweler's rouge rag. So by having 15 or 20 coins out at one time, pencil eraser, that you've used different methods of improving your coin that you ruined with the control coin, so people can start seeing the subtle differences. And some differences are very subtle. Some of them are quite dramatic. So, yeah.
Yeah, vinegar is the worst.
Bill 457, would it be better to undergrade your coins? No, it's best to grade your coins correctly. But if your grading standards are slightly more strict than the grading services, I think you're better off, because you're going to have a better collection. You're going to demand better coins in the graded holders to fit in your collection. You're not going to take the plastic grades as gospel. You're going to take that as a starting point as to whether you want to own the coin or not. So I have a very good friend and customer who collects very expensive coins. And we don't buy all of the coins in PCGS holders with CAC stickers that he needs, because when we look at the coin itself, we go, yeah, but there's still something there we don't like. So we try to take a coin that's has had at least 3 or 4 expert opinions on it and render our own opinion on top of that. So that's what you should be doing for your own collection.
I keep telling everybody there's a little instruction type deal on YouTube that PCGS put out. It'll teach you a little bit about how to get started grading your own coins, like Brad's talking about.
So if you're somewhere near a town where there's a major convention, go and view the coins on the floor. Go and view the coins that are in the auction, and start. You'll see that not every 81S MS65 Morgan dollar is the same. Okay? So by coming to that conclusion, then you have to go, okay, for my set, I want a coin from the top 20 or 25% of the grade, not the bottom 20 or 25% of the grade.
What he's saying, yeah, Pintoff, as far as uniformity in grading, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay,
because,
but there's not uniformity in grading. That's the problem, Robert.
Exactly.
That's why people send coins to different grading services for different grades.
Different type of coin, different type of grade. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
one grading service will be more lenient on a particular coin than another one. And then they'll go looking for somebody who just buys the number on the label.
Yeah.
So don't be a label number buyer. Make that the beginning of your search for a better coin.
And that's kind of why I don't like graded coins.
Well,
It is. That's
okay,
kind of why I don't.
but in a lot of cases, you can't get a nice expensive
I know.
anymore that isn't graded because everybody else wants them graded, or
Yeah, I know.
or the person that's selling it is actually overgrading it, and they don't want you to know that they sent it in, and the grading service said, "Oh, this is AU details clean," and they go, "Oh my God,
Yeah, I know.
I'm breaking that out and selling it raw as an unk."
Yeah, I know.
So that's
But
why
I kind of like them with that.
that's why you have to be careful. They're hyping up coins with CAC stickers in any grade, Bill.
Period. Yeah.
Again, CAC stickers offer you another level of confidence, but maybe not the last level, because the last level should be you. Now, if you don't have the experience, buying CAC approved coins over non-CAC approved coins will get you a better coin 75 or 80% of the time. So you that's why I'm saying this is not an easy hobby. It's something that you have to study and you have to grow into it. And going out on your first day and buying a $5,000 coin is probably not the best thing you can do. Okay. So, I see so many people that flame out because they buy the wrong coins and they collect too quickly, and they end up with a collection of paper labels attached to coins rather than coins with paper labels attached to them.
I don't know if they really get it, Brad, but it's like buy what you want. How you want.
Oh, right, that's right. You get to determine what your collection is, and if you determine your collection is Indian cents with holes in them, and I know somebody who put together a whole set of Indian cents with holes.
Yep.
It's fine, but understand that when you go to sell that collection, there may not be a very strong buyer out there to take it off of your hands. So I've found that most people that collect coins with an eye towards value. And if that's what you're going to do, then you have to take the time to educate yourself on how to buy coins of the best value. And that isn't always matching up the label to the gray sheet.
Yep.
Anthony, I got still about 5 minutes right now. 5 minutes, Anthony. And for some
Hi,
reason,
Mark. Hi, Anthony.
Yeah.
Hi, Ronald. Hi, you guys. Good to see you.
So thank you for getting us started on grading. It was fun. And we'll talk more, but just go out and look at a bunch of coins.
Yeah, don't put too much into it. Yeah.
Learn how to grade.
If it makes you happy, get it graded. But otherwise, don't be disappointed if you don't get what you want.
But be okay. So some people don't want to spend the extra money, and they want to buy an unk detail coin that's lightly cleaned to save the money. As long as you do that, eyes wide open to what it's worth, and pay a consummate value, that's okay. But too many people buy that coin for MS63 or 4 price, and then they're buried. Okay.
Takes all the fun out of it in a way, you know. All they're interested in is an investment. Why don't you just stack? Just stack.
Right. People that push the limits take the fun out of it. That's who takes the fun out. The people that doctor coins, make them look better than they are, and then try to sell them for more money, that takes the fun out of it. So, you know, you have to be able to educate yourself enough that you're not falling into that trap.
A glow. I don't. Okay, you say it doesn't look normal. Your best bet would be to send me a picture at askcoinop at gmail.com because I cannot answer that for you. Maybe bring it up next week and send me a photograph at askcoinop. Let's see here. Where's that? Let me go here. There. There's the email address. A glow wave and fire. Send me a photograph at that email address, and then next week we'll answer it because I don't know how to answer it. That's sort of kind of an incomplete question.
Okay, great. That'll be something to talk about next week. And anybody else out there that has mint marks in weird places on their coins or weird size mint marks, why don't we talk about that, David?
Okay.
That'll be cool, huh?
Yeah.
Where's Waldo's mint mark? David's trying to write.
I've got to find my 19 Lincoln penny now.
What? What'd you say?
Slow, David.
What did you say? What, Robert?
I said I got
Robert. Hey guys,
mint mark.
We gotta go.
D mint mark. Okay.
Gotta go. Dial us up, David. Okay. See you next week. Weird mint marks. Take care. Good night.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend. I hope you learned something. I always learn something. And have a good time. And I'll see y'all later. Love you big. Bye.
Thanks, everyone, for coming out today. Had a good time. Really enjoyed David B's presentation. Glad to be back today, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you everybody for showing up. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for participating in the show. We appreciate it very much. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at YouTube Corn Up, we will have a sale. I will get you a list out as soon as I possibly can, but if you're subscribed and you hit the bell, you'll be notified whenever I put it up, and you'll just get the notification, and then you can look over the list. But until then, have a wonderful evening, and don't forget, if you have to be looking at coins, happy hunting, everybody.
Hey, thanks, chat room. You did a great job today. Thank you, B, for your presentation. Thanks, Brad, for your grading knowledge. Robert, thanks for your knowledge today. And Doug, thanks for trying to read that coin show list. We'll get that straightened out next week. So I hope everybody has a good evening. If you're looking for coins, I hope you find what you're looking for. So everybody, we'll see you tomorrow night at Robert's and Floor's auction. Till then, good night.